Craving fresh, mouth-watering seafood? Come to Natalie's Seafood Kitchen in Falston. From crispy crab cakes to an amazing lobster ravioli. We're serving up all your favorites, hot, fresh, and made with love. Family-owned, locally loved, Natalie's is where flavor meets freshness. Located right in the heart of Falston, right off of Route 1. Taste the difference at Natalie's. Natalie's is where flavor meets freshness.
Talks, and there's no limits. He don't stop for 90 minutes. Now it's time for your daily visit. Mickey Talks. Mickey Talks. He's with Matt Davis. Mickey Talks. So here's the latest. Mickey Talks. Glad you made it. Mickey Talks. Mickey Talks.
I do talk a lot, along with my partner, Matt Davis. It is Mickey Talks. It is what, September 2nd?
Yeah, I can't even believe it.
2025, show 107.
Something like that, Mick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget immediately after I put it in. That's how I know I'm old.
Yeah, you're getting old, Matt. I mean, come on, buddy. You only got to remember the day before.
I also feel like there should be another at least 30 days left of summer.
Nah, I'm kind of done with it.
You done? You ready for fall?
Yeah, I
Hoodie
like
weather?
Fall and spring are my two favorite seasons.
Really?
Yeah, I hate the cold and I hate the hot.
All right, makes sense.
I like the middle.
Yeah.
That's just me. How about you? Like the summer the most?
I love the summer. Yeah, I love the beach. I love the pool. But I love fall, too. I love hoodie weather.
Yeah, I like the falls for me. That's my safe place. You know what I mean? That's where I feel good is right there in the fall.
Yeah. We are 9 days closer to our event coming up, September 11th.
Yes.
We're going to give people the chance to see Spinal Tap 2 before anybody else in the country. Comes out on the 12th. We'll get you to see it on the 11th, and you get Never Never rocking a full show before the movie starts.
Dude, I am so excited about this promotion.
Yeah.
It's costing us a little money that we don't have, but we're really happy, and the response has been great, and I think the turnout's going to be spectacular.
Still some tickets left.
Plenty tickets left if you'd like to go. All you have to do is email mickeytalkspod@gmail.com, put Spinal Tap in the subject line, and all you got to do in the body is just put your name, and I will respond, and you will get 2 tickets to see the Spinal Tap premiere, with the forefront being the foreplay, I should say, being Never Never live on stage.
The original lineup.
The original Never Never lineup. This is a big deal. It's going to be a lot of fun. And
Can't
it's
wait.
Exclusive show.
Yeah.
Because you're getting them and the movie premiere the day before anybody gets anything.
Yeah, and look, we know it's Thursday night, and you probably got to work the next day. We're going to get you in and out early.
Yeah, Never Never hits the stage at 7. Movie starts at 8. You'll be on the road by 10, I'm sure.
Home in bed before 11 o'clock.
Going to be a blast.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see everybody. Big guest today. We got a return guest.
Yeah,
Last time we talked to this gentleman, he was going to let us know when he'd return after they started filming the next season of Euphoria.
Yeah.
Well, apparently that has begun and are getting close. And joining us in the studio today, Melvin Bones Estes. What's up, my brother?
It's good to be back here, Mick.
Good to have you,
It's
Bones.
good seeing you there, Matt.
Great to see you too, man. Excited to hear what you've got going on here, because I know you've been shooting at Euphoria, but there's all kinds of other plans going on in the background for you too, right?
Well, yeah.
Anything you talk about yet?
They still got a lid on everything, so I can't really, come out
Have
and
you
say
shot
too much.
new episodes, though?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
I can't release no information. at
Gotcha.
all.
All right. No worries.
But, I got other works. My manager and agent out in L.A.,
Yeah.
they're recently talking to, like, SUV and Law & Order.
Oh, cool.
So I had to do a reel just recently, which Julie had her debut.
Oh, nice. The
So
missus
it
in on the act.
It goes out to Hollywood.
You guys are like a regular Sonny and Cher now, I would say.
Yeah, more like Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, more like Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Right. I gotcha. I
She's
get it.
Clyde, though.
Yeah. Well, good seeing you, buddy. Matt,
It
let's
is.
get into it. Let's get this show on the road. I got a meeting tonight, Matt.
All right, we'll do it. Let's go get us some news.
I don't really have a meeting. I just want to get out of here.
What if your morning coffee held a secret? Well, in the world's blue zones where people live exceptionally long and vibrant lives, our beans are born. This is Coffee Belong, a rich, smooth coffee grown from a tradition of wellness. It's more than a drink. It's a sip of happiness. Taste the secret. Find your happiness at coffeebelong.com.
Or make sure you use Mickey Talks promo code when you go to coffeebelong.com to get that delicious coffee fresh from Costa Rica.
Had some this morning.
We are very proud to be a part of that. But here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the world's most informative journalist with That's the Facts, Matt. What do we got?
I don't know if you guys saw over the weekend the viral video with the CEO who snatched a hat from a kid at the U.S. Open.
Yeah,
No.
I did. I seen that.
I didn't
seen
see
that.
it.
Oh, it's got the internet pissed off.
Let me
Nick.
see it.
Here's the video.
Yeah,
Here.
that was pretty crazy.
That was a little glitchy. Did you guys catch that?
No,
Yeah.
can you start it over?
I will. I'll start it over.
And I believe he kind of refused to give that hat back, but they contacted him.
Yeah. So this guy, they're at the U.S. Open.
Right.
The tennis player there went to hand a hat over to the kid. Right.
Okay. Right.
And immediately the CEO of the company, who's standing right next to him, snatches the hat away from him. We'll try to do this again. Here you go. Oh, wait, here we go.
Oh,
And the kid right here is like, "Hey, man, he gave me that hat."
what a douche.
Yeah. So the
You look at his douche wife next to him taking all the pictures. You and your husband are both douches. Your husband's a dork. Go to
turns out this guy is a CEO of a company in Poland
Of course he is.
who funds the
I don't care
tournaments
what he does.
overseas over there. So he probably felt very entitled to
Yeah,
that hat.
Screw that guy. You're a dick.
He did go on to apologize later, saying that it was a very tough, humbling lesson for him. 50-year-old guy.
Oh, you mean when people see what a dick you are?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
humbling? Oh, imagine that.
It's
dick.
the Coldplay effect, Mick.
Yep. Good.
You know, all the CEOs getting called out.
Good. They're all douches.
The tennis star later met with the boy and gave him a bunch of memorabilia, just so you know.
Good for him.
Good. I knew
Good
the
for him,
tennis
Dick.
star was a good guy.
Yeah.
I'm not one of my favorite things that I've ever seen was and I hate to bring him up because you know that I just kiss his ass nonstop. But Cristiano Ronaldo one time was walking off a field and there was a kid like 2 rows up, and he's kind of like about to enter the tunnel. So literally, he takes his shirt off, standing there with no shirt, and he's looking at the kid and he points to him like, "You ready?" And he throws it, and this guy comes over and snatches it, and Cristiano Ronaldo goes like this, and the guy starts walking. He walks out of the tunnel and tells security, "Get that guy," and made him give it to the kid.
That's great.
It was awesome.
I love it.
And then he's like yelling at the guy, like I'm imagining however you would say, "You're a piece of crap douche" in Portuguese.
Yeah.
That's what he was yelling at the guy.
It's so lame, man. You know, and especially when the internet is filled with videos of like grown men catching balls and then handing it
I've
to a
done that.
child.
I did
you
it.
know? Yeah.
I
you?
did it. I was probably in my late 20s at an Oriole game.
Yeah.
And there was like 3 little kids in front of me and a ball. It was a foul ball, not a lot of people behind us.
Yeah.
And I jumped and it was like 2 rows back and I got it. Nobody around. I didn't do anything spectacular. When I came down, all 3 of those kids were just staring at me doe-eyed. So, and the mom and dad were there, and I looked at them. I was like, "Can I give it to them?" And they were like, "Oh my God!" And the father goes, "Give it to me, or they'll fight." And I just was like, "Here you go, guys. Dad's got it. That's for you."
Yeah.
And that was it. You know what I
You know,
mean?
and those kids will remember that for the rest
Of
of their
course.
life.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yep.
And so will that kid who got the hat snatched away from him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sad, man.
Yeah.
Really sad.
Yes, it sucks, man. I hate people. That's why I need Bones in the audience. Somebody does that, just send Bones down.
Yeah, we gonna hammer him. Hammer him.
Just straighten it out.
So did you guys do any beach time over the holiday weekend?
Beach. Well, I was at Red Eyes. I took a boat ride over there.
Yeah.
I want to thank Tommy, who took me over on his boat. We went and we were holding on to that boat so hard, and then it hit a bump, and my head went up and it hit the roof above me.
Wow.
We were out of the water at one point.
So you guys were moving,
shit.
huh?
We were doing, I mean, I'm sure there are faster boats. This boat is fast. We were probably doing, if I had to guess, like 70 or 80.
Yeah, you don't like to fly. That would make me
Dude,
uncomfortable. You know,
yeah.
the water going that fast.
Once you hit 50 on the water,
Yeah.
I'm like, all
It's a
right.
little hairy.
Yeah.
It's a little hairy.
Hey,
man.
look, dude, if you got it throttled up at 50 and you're making your best effort, I'm on, dude.
Yeah.
I'm on your team,
When it starts to feel like you're slapping concrete,
dude.
I'm out, you know?
And it's just so, I don't know the word. I'm just a giant girl, I guess, when it comes to that. But the girls were having more fun than me. They're not even holding on. One falls over. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
the biggest sissy on this boat.
Right.
By the way, that's something I'm getting used to, Melvin. Let me ask you. You've been a tough guy your whole life. I get it, whatever. But aren't there things in your life as you age where you just go, what? As a younger man, I'd have dealt with this, but now I'm done with it.
Yeah, man. I mean, you get to the point where you just want peace of mind.
That's
You know what I mean?
it. That is it.
That's like,
man.
you know, I did my beach time at Julie's.
Really?
That's where
Just hung out?
she put me to work, did all kind of crazy shit. I felt violated at one point, but, you know,
Felt like you were serving another
yeah,
sentence.
man. I was like, damn, did I get indicted? I was like, what the fuck, man?
That's funny.
She drives a hard whip, man. I'm telling you.
You better not step off that plantation, though, bro, or
No,
you're
no.
in big trouble.
When I go in her yard, I got to put a straw hat on, you know, with cut off shorts, flip flops, you
And I
know.
bet that lawn is impeccable. I bet that house looks amazing, bro.
I'm telling you, man, like measured.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
cutting the grass with scissors.
Right, right.
Well, it's probably a good thing that the summer is over, you guys, because dozens of U.S. beaches have fecal matter bacteria
Yeah,
issues.
I saw this, man.
For some beachgoers, a long Labor Day weekend might have been a poopy experience.
Damn.
Dozens of beaches across the United States have been flagged for high levels of fecal bacteria. And because of that, many beaches posted warnings urging visitors to avoid going into the water. Mostly, it seems like in Massachusetts, New York, California, and Hawaii got the big advisories.
Might be a leak at the ship plant.
Yeah, do they know what's caused? Is it animal poop? Is it human?
I don't know, man. That's what I was going to
dumping?
ask. Are there people pooping in the ocean?
I tried reading the article, and it was like a very new, short article, like kind of like this just in. They didn't really have the facts yet, and I never followed it up.
Yeah.
But man, that does not seem good. You know, when you got to close a beach because of poop,
Right.
it's not like a pool.
Well,
You know what I mean? It's like the ocean.
Yeah. I mean, they got to close the pool down when that happens. But
Right.
you're right. The ocean supposedly, cleanses itself in
Yeah.
some way, right?
That's a
And
big
when
ass
that ain't
whale.
happening.
That's a big whale.
Whew,
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
Yeah. So Burning Man has been happening, and there is a woman who didn't know she was pregnant who gave birth at Burning Man.
What?
Yeah, Kayla Thompson, she and her husband Casey were at the annual event in Black Rock City, Nevada, when something completely unexpected happened. She gave birth to a baby girl.
Did she expect it?
Yeah, no, the real shocker, the couple had no idea she was pregnant.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy.
So
How
last
big
one-
was this woman?
it doesn't say here. She's a 36-year-old new mom. Medical experts staying next to the couple who rushed to help. And she said, I just started yelling for anybody to come. Kayla gave birth to here it is, 3.5-pound baby girl.
Wow, that's small.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Was it full term?
it sounds like it. Oh, no, actually, she was, it was a month premature.
Premature.
Even
yeah.
still 8 months. I
Yeah.
mean, 7 months
Yeah,
even.
that's still early, man.
Yeah.
I hate when I don't know that I'm pregnant, you know?
Yeah, that's
If I had a nickel.
Yeah.
No, but that's just nuts. I mean,
Born at Burning Man.
let me ask a lady in the room a question. Is it possible that a woman can be pregnant that long and not know it? Wow.
She says yes.
Yeah, that's just incredible to me.
Yeah. What do you think the baby's named at Burning Man?
Baby's name at Burning Man. Yeah.
Bernie.
Bernie. Yeah.
Bernie.
Bernie. We know they had the big sandstorms there, took out a bunch of people. Did you know about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a wicked Burning Man this year. That baby name, I don't know, Lucky. I don't know what you'd call a baby like that.
I don't know. Something crunchy, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah. You know?
Crispy.
Styrofoam.
Yeah.
It's little baby styrofoam. Call him Styre for short. Styrofoam.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's funny.
Meanwhile, out in California, a Frito-Lay truck crashed more than 100 feet down a rugged river canyon in Northern California, and miraculously, it landed mostly upright. You want to see the picture of this?
Yeah, of course I do.
It doesn't even look real.
Damn.
Oh my God, no way.
Yeah. The driver walked away with only minor injuries, they said. And we got commentary from Kurt Cooter, who runs Cooter's Towing
What a name.
out of Brookings, Oregon. He was driving.
Literally, wait a minute. The Duke's a hazard.
Yeah, yeah.
The mechanic's name was Crazy Cooter.
I know. Could be him. That's who I'm
Crazy
picturing.
Cooter coming at you, Roscoe Pico Train.
The bright yellow delivery truck had landed in the granite gray riverbed far below the twisting highway. And Cooter says, I don't understand why there's no guardrail there.
I don't blame Cooter. I'll tell you what, though. Whoever drove that truck, Penske ought to call him tomorrow.
Yeah, you got to give him props.
Yeah.
Dude,
'Cause
that truck is untouched. Oh, look at all the rocks. It's like he drove it down there.
Right, Mick, you know how treacherous it is out there with
Oh
the
my
mountains,
God,
man.
dude.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
a
what are
wonder
they gonna,
he
you got to get a
survived.
crane to get that out, right?
I
I mean,
don't-
you're not going to tow it out.
I mean, the body's not even damaged.
Is there a dent?
That's what I'm looking for. Matt, that's almost hard to like.
It looks like he just jumped and
And
just landed
landed.
on 4 tires.
And the tires didn't pop.
yeah.
That's some Looney Tune shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
they say that drugs or alcohol were not a factor and conditions were clear and dry at the
However,
time.
Jesus is being questioned because that's the only dude involved in that one.
Yeah, he definitely took the wheel for
Holy
sure.
crap.
The crash, they say, remains under investigation. Still trying to figure that one out there.
Oh, my God.
So Bruce Willis, kind of sad news
Yeah,
now.
that
That's
is
my
sad.
man.
That's sad.
Just heard that he lives separately from his wife
Yeah.
after the dementia diagnosis. Emma Hemming Willis revealed in the ABC special Emma and Bruce Willis that her husband was diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia, and he now lives in a nearby single-story house equipped with a round-the-clock care team. And they said it was one of the hardest decisions they made. And it was really to ensure that their daughters, 13 and 11, could remain in a stable home suited to their needs, not his. But, they visit often. They have breakfast and dinner with him.
I thought about it, and I really did because I read that story, and I was thinking about this. If that happened to me and I had kids that were, 11, 13, I wouldn't want them living in a house where they're looking at me, not
it's
knowing
tough.
who they were. And
Yeah.
they need some safe space, whatever you want to call that, a place where they feel like they're comfortable. They don't have to worry about me walking down the hallway naked or something weird. It's a sad story. I'm a huge Bruce Willis fan, and I don't think poorly of the family. I heard a lot of people say, I would never leave. Shut up. I mean, you're just dumb.
Yeah, I mean, so, she discussed online criticism saying that, quote, most don't have the experience to back their opinions up.
Right.
And she's right. And it's probably great that they have the means to be able to do something like this when most people don't.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like they stuck him in a home. Say, well, come see you on Christmas,
Right.
Dad.
He's probably living on the same grounds as they are.
I wouldn't say real close to the house, just in a separate house with full-time care.
Right.
Like he's in a hospital.
Yeah.
I have no problem with it. I would want my family to do that with me.
Absolutely.
He's an iconic actor, man.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
one of my favorites.
Yeah,
I liked him
almost,
in Pulp Fiction.
He was incredible in everything.
Yeah.
It's almost unbelievable that he's in this condition too. You just
Sad, man.
You wonder
Sad.
how. Like that's the weird thing, and it's just I don't ever remember hearing him as a drug addict or a crazy alcoholic.
I think it could be potentially just something that runs in the family.
Yeah,
or,
genetic.
Genetic.
It's sad as hell, man.
Yeah.
Dementia's a sad, sad thing. It really, really is.
Gordon Ramsay is revealing that he had skin cancer. He just posted this picture on Instagram on Saturday. Successfully underwent surgery for skin cancer and for basal cell carcinoma. He says, please don't forget your sunscreen this weekend, warning people. And also says that he promises us it's not a facelift and that he'd need a refund if it was.
That's
Love that guy.
I do too.
Yeah.
When I first saw him, I was like, he did what a douche. Just
I
yells
felt
and
the
screams.
same way. I did a 180.
Yeah,
Man.
I kind of, now that I get to know him,
Yeah.
like I respect his passion and I respect his. I can get like that. I get nutty.
Yeah.
I yell and cuss and scream and yell and all that
now
shit.
you've worked in the service industry, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, I hear anyway from people that chefs are like that.
They're lunatics, dude.
Now, why is that?
Well, first of all, the pressure you're under.
Is that right?
Dude, if you're putting out, I mean, really think about this. Let's just say a smaller size, busy restaurant. Let's say you're doing 50 to 60 dinners, right? In a night.
Yeah.
Most of them happen in about a 20-minute span, right? Say between.
Can't you do a little meditation before the dinner rush?
No, of course, dude, but you still got, everybody's ordering different stuff.
Yeah.
They're all timed differently. There's certain, and I'm no chef, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I just understand the method of it where it's a lot to it, you know. Shannon is a server for years and great. And works at a really nice place. And she'll tell me stories, and not there, I mean, but through her career, like, it's crazy what chefs go through and how fat, when you're packed like that, dude, you're cooking 30 steaks at once, 14 of them are medium, 14 of them are medium rare, whatever. 3 of them are perfect rare, one's a medium, one's a well. You got all that in front of you. You need to know what's what vegetables are going on with it. If anybody substituted something, if there's an allergy at the thing.
Yeah, but you got other help in there.
I can't do it.
You got other help, and that's who you're screaming at.
Let me ask you this.
Where's the mashed potatoes on this? Why isn't the bread up?
Do you feel the need to address them like a 4-star general where you say, yes, chef?
I
Yes,
get
chef.
it.
Thank
I
you,
get it.
chef.
Just keeps order. I mean, it's. I think it's douchey if I have to do it at 3 p.m. when he's sitting at a table, but in the kitchen. I've expedited, which I don't know if you know what that means, Matt. I'm the guy that stands at the line. And when the food gets put up by the chef, I'm putting it on trays for the servers.
Sure.
And making sure the right orders go with the right things. And chefs will yell, and I'm, yes, chef. Got it, chef. Heard, chef. Done, chef. It's just you acknowledging him. And there's 5 people talking. The chef needs to know he's being heard. And I'm a team player. So if the guy wants to be called chef, if he says Your Highness, I'm gonna tell him go F himself.
Yeah.
But if that's how he works and he's doing a great job, I'll respect his wishes.
I love this guy's show. I went into this whole period of my life where my wife and I just binged his show. Like, what was it, Kitchen Nightmares?
Yeah.
And he really gives it to people sometimes. A little bit too much, I think. But it's,
he goes overboard.
I think he hams it up for the TV show.
Of course he does. And I think they all know it. The worst guy's that big fat slob that does the bar show, Topher.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm talking about? The guy that screams.
I know who you're talking about.
And that guy's that's ridiculous. That guy, I mean, he's great and he knows his shit inside and out. But that guy, to me, is just, I would throw that guy out. I don't care how smart he is.
Yeah.
Ramsey, I think's in the moment. This guy goes into it with that attitude. Different.
You guys got to see how cool this is. Mick, you and I were talking about the Wizard of Oz being at the Sphere in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I seen some of that. That's amazing.
You went to the Sphere?
No, didn't go.
Oh, you saw the footage? Yeah.
And that's a whole nother level, man.
Yeah, that's incredible.
The Sphere, for people that don't know, is a 4D experience. So you're getting sound, you're getting all your senses engaged, smell even.
What is that, like $150 a ticket?
I think that's the cheap tickets.
Yeah, that's the cheap.
I don't know what the price are. It's got to be expensive for something like that. Check out the video here of let's see, where are we? The Sphere tornado scene.
Oh crap! I don't even know if I could be in this.
Can you imagine being on like some kind of substance? Going in there?
No, I can't, Bones.
Damn.
Not one bit. I'm sitting here high. I can't. No, I'm kidding. I'm not at all.
So they have during the film, they say fans are immersed in nearly 360-degree visuals and sound. The Sphere's screen team uses artificial intelligence to make it fit the venue's massive dome. And we got a bunch of other stuff coming, Mick. We were talking about that on Friday. The Eagles are coming.
Yeah.
And a few other artists as well.
Is there one you just would be like, yep. I guess Metallica for you, you'd get in the plane and go?
Yeah, there was rumors about that happening.
Yeah.
So I think that is going to happen out there.
Would you take the missus and not want to miss it?
I don't know if she would want to go see Metallica as much as I would, but
that might be a dude trip for you. Get a couple buddies.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I would have loved to have seen like Prince there. I would love to see
Led Zeppelin would have been mine.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what's around now that I would honestly go see. I don't know.
And what movie would you like to be immersed in, like The Wizard of Oz?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Wow, just watched that the other night.
I
by
would
the
go
way,
watch
Mike.
Raiders like that. I'd probably watch the original Star Wars like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, Star Wars would be a good choice.
Yeah, Star Wars would be cool.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, man. It's just so wild to see what's happening.
It
I would
really
like
is.
to go watch and this is Dork Central here. Here's where I really nerd out. Like a really, that movie or that docuseries they did, what was it called? The History of Us. I think it is, where it's like it was done by the History Channel or one of them, and they spent 10 years making it, or the history of the planet Earth or whatever it was.
yeah,
Where
Planet Earth.
That's what it was,
Yeah.
where that shark came up and they caught that, hitting that seal, and it went
Yeah.
way up in the air. Like, could you imagine sitting there and watching
Nah.
all of the drone footage of the billy goats?
I mean, it's
up on those
amazing what they
cliffs.
can do because of drones and because
Yeah.
of those
Oh,
cameras that they can just leave in the wilderness in places that are getting all these shots that you couldn't get in the 1980s when there was
Right.
camera people.
bingo. And the
You know?
polar bear scenes.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just insane.
it really is.
And the slow motion effect with these cameras.
It's breathtaking. And then you get, somebody cool narrating it, and
Oh.
you're just sucked in all
Morgan
night.
Freeman,
Yeah,
here's the
yeah.
polar bear.
Yeah.
The polar bear loves
Yeah.
the other polar bear
Right.
until one's hungry. And then all hell breaks loose.
And there is also a special screening of a movie called The Long Walk, which required you to walk on a treadmill the whole time
At the
this
Sphere?
premiere.
They're getting a little cocky.
Not at the Sphere. The new movie called The Long Walk movie, which was based on the book by Stephen King, features a group of young men who have to keep walking until they can't. And the last person walking wins while everyone else dies. So on Saturday, Lionsgate decided to make the movie a bit more interactive, holding a special screening for influencers at Culver Theater in Los Angeles that required them to watch the whole thing while walking on a treadmill for the entire duration of the movie, going at least 3 miles per hour the whole time. And if they stopped, they were just escorted out of the screening. Thankfully not executed, but they kicked them out.
They ought to just pepper them up with paintball.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
Whoever
I'm
quits,
totally with you.
Just light them up.
Yep. Pop, 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 pop. Dude, I'll tell you
Shit,
what.
get the full effect.
How long do you think you could walk, Matt, without stopping?
At
Seriously.
3 miles per hour?
Let's just say, and it's a straight road, like it's not up hills and mountains and shit. Just
Yeah.
you just gotta walk and go. How long do you think you could
At
go?
a slow walk, I might make it through the movie, but I'm going to be tired, man.
Oh, you would definitely make it through the movie if your
Yeah.
life was on the line.
You're just saying in general. how
if you
long
were-
would I make it?
If a guy had a gun to your head, how long could you walk before you fall?
If it
you
was
think?
flat, it's hard to say because I'm gauging it off my walks around
Yeah.
my neighborhood, which is just tons of huge
Yeah,
hills,
yeah.
which makes a huge
Oh,
difference.
huge.
And I'm after an hour walk, I'm winded
Yeah.
around the
Think you
neighborhood.
could walk
So
20 miles?
just flat,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'd be pretty beat, man. I'm pretty out of shape.
I
right
think
now.
I think I could do 20 mile. I don't know. Yeah, I think
It's
I
like
could.
it's a marathon. I mean, close
Oh,
to
no.
it.
I mean, I think I could walk one. I think my legs would be. I mean, I think I'd be in
Yeah,
trouble.
I don't know, man. I don't know that I'd make it 20 miles.
Yeah, I don't know
honestly.
either. You know what? If
How about
only-
you, Bones? You're in pretty good shape.
I don't know about that.
You
Yeah,
keeping
I-
yourself
I-
in shape, man?
Oh yeah, I keep myself in shape,
Yeah.
but I mean, you get older, you kind of, you get winded a little bit.
Does the TV industry put any pressure on you to keep it in shape?
Well, I think that, well, yeah, that's true. But I think, you do it just to kind of keep up, There's certain parts, they're looking for, you got to fit that bill.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Most people can comfortably walk 20 to 30 miles in decent health
Wow.
and physical shape.
So
Trained,
the answer is no, Mick. I couldn't make it.
listen, trained but non-elite walkers can do 40 to 50.
40 to 50 miles?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
I
And
don't know that.
extreme cases, ultra walker distance, the world record for 24-hour race walking is over 100 miles.
Yeah. I don't know about
I mean,
that.
the human body is really amazing and capable of some unbelievable things. Like, I don't know if you remember about 4 years ago, that guy's boat sunk and he swam and he had a piece of wood and he held on to it for 8 days. Just
Wow.
held on.
In the water.
He leaned over it. and
I
was
mean,
able to
you run
just-
into all different other kinds of problems with just being in water for 8 days.
correct.
Like
Let-
you can't
let alone-
see beneath you.
You
Well,
can't
that
see
too.
anything.
Yeah, I mean,
That-
you don't know
that-
what's
that
swimming
would
around
worry me.
underneath you.
You don't have any idea what's around you. Imagine you have to
But
sleep.
just your skin. I'm saying,
Your
like,
s- oh, he was burnt to death.
yeah.
Almost. And you don't remember that story?
I
It
don't
was
think so.
crazy. And when they rescued him, he told that he was able to sleep like on his arm, that his arms got so numb that he couldn't even pick them up off of the wood anymore. So he was kind of like stuck to that wood.
I mean, like, what was he eating and drinking for
Nothing.
8 days?
Nothing.
He
He
didn't
was-
drink for 8 days.
Salt water,
You can't even.
Oof.
Salt water will kill you.
if you drink enough of it. But he said he took sips up, like wet his lips,
Right.
and would just keep himself.
That's unbelievable,
It's
man.
incredible. He said he had no strength by the end.
And he was in the ocean.
Yeah, he was in the ocean.
So,
I believe he was
I mean,
rescued.
it's amazing that he just wasn't eaten by a shark.
Well, I mean,
True.
that's true.
Yeah.
It's very true. But I mean, there's been people at sea, man, in life jackets
Crazy.
that floated around for a while and were found. Remember the one guy in that dinghy with 39 days?
Yeah, I mean,
Till
that
they
sounds
found him.
miserable.
He had nothing, no food, no water.
Yeah.
He was able to club. He literally was clubbing fish that were like coming up trying to read barnacles.
Right.
And he clubbed them. And he would eat them raw. He like ripped them apart and stuff.
Yeah, is he the same guy that had a harpoon at first and he lost it, but it punctured his raft and he had to patch it up?
No, that was a different guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
shot his own raft.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember that guy too.
Phew.
By the way, that is in my top 5 worst ways to die.
Oh my God.
Just stuck out in the ocean, floating around.
That's not good.
No.
Yeah.
Now, if I was on a boat and it just died and I was just drifting out there and that was my life and I died on the boat, I could probably deal with it.
Still be pretty lonely, but if you had, food and water, it would be a little more bearable at least.
Yeah, of course. I don't know
and
if you
shade,
die.
shade from the sun,
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's,
and you could keep yourself dry,
yeah.
which
Yeah.
a lot of these guys.
Although
could.
I think in those 7 or 8 days, I think it rained like 4 days.
Oh,
And that is what helped him.
so maybe that's how we
I
drank.
think that's what it was. Rainwater. Yes.
Yeah,
He was
okay.
scooping up rainwater off of the wood
Wow.
and like putting it in his. That's what it was. When you said rain or when you said something, it reminded me of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to really want to live to
Yo,
survive
the-
through that.
Have you ever been in a life-threatening situation?
Nothing like that at all. No,
I've
you?
never. No, I've not like that.
How about you, Bones?
Nah, can't say I have.
No, I've never been where I thought, okay, this is it.
I mean, I had scary moments.
Yeah, I've had
but
really-
a life threatening. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing to that extent where I'm like, all right, I need a miracle.
Right.
I've never been in a miracle-needed situation.
Right.
I've had miracles happen, but never in a situation like that, though, ever.
Yeah.
That's pretty bizarre.
Well, guys, the solar and wind-powered cars raced across Australia this weekend. In the middle of the Australian outback, these were solar cars just using sunlight, not just sunlight, but wind. Here's a shot of the winning car right here. The Bridgestone World Solar Challenge invited teams from around the world to push the limits of design, with many vehicles sporting futuristic fins to use swirling winds for extra thrust. A team from the Netherlands here won the competition with their Nuna 13 car, which was equipped with dual fins that helped it glide faster without using more power.
I'm confused. Does that thing have an engine?
Well, I mean, I guess it has some type of engine, right? That it's just powered by solar. I mean, you can see the panels on the top of the car here.
Right. I mean, but that has a motor that solar is powering. Is that right? Like a regular engine, but instead of gas?
I don't know if it's a regular. It's probably an electric engine, I would assume, right?
Well, it says it drove the length of Australia in under 35 hours.
What was the average speed?
That's what is that in the story, Matt? I'll look it up if not.
Look it up because I don't think it is. But I'm assuming it's got to be some kind of electric engine that's powered by solar and wind. It's kind of like a generator for the engine, not a gas engine for sure.
Let's see. It traveled from Perth to Sydney, which is 4,000 kilometers. Doesn't say whatever 100. I'm sorry, I'm reading this in real time. It doesn't give an actual speed. Average is 68 kilometers.
The average speed, you're saying?
Yeah. What is that? I don't even know.
What is that? Is
I
that
have no clue.
that's like 35 miles an hour, right?
Let's see.
Let me see how good mine
What is 68 kilometers in miles per hour? Let's see what they say here. It is 42.25.
Okay. That was close.
So that thing, the sun produced 42 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
It's really impressive,
Yeah.
especially since
Would you
don't
drive
have
a
to suffer
solar
gas.
car?
No.
You wouldn't?
I mean, not now. I mean, what are you going to do if the
Think
sun's
about
not
this,
out?
though. Let's say you live in Baltimore City, right? Let's say you live in the city.
Yeah.
You got to go from Fells Point over to South Baltimore.
Right.
You got a solar-powered car. You're not going over 45.
I mean, on a sunny day, if my engine's,
Yeah.
but think about that. Like it's a cloudy day. You end up down in
Dude, that guy averaged
you end
all
up
the
in
way.
West Baltimore somewhere, and your car dies, and there's no sun
Nah,
to power your car
I don't
anymore.
think you get. I don't think it works that way. I don't think the sun has to be on. I think it stores energy.
Well, it does, but it's going to run out eventually.
I don't know if it will run out in a night. Will it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how them transformers.
All I'm saying is I wouldn't want to rely on it for my transportation.
Did that
not
thing
being
have
able
a
to
flux
power
capacitor? That's
Maybe.
all I want to know. Because if it had the flux capacitor,
Yeah.
it can do a lot of
I'm,
things.
I'm all in for that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So the World Air Guitar Competition happened. What country do you guys think won the World Air Guitar Competition?
I'd have to say England.
I'm going with an Asian country. I'm going to go with France.
It's Finland.
Damn it, I was way off.
And guess where it took place?
Japan.
Norway.
It took place in Finland. Yes.
Oh, it took place in
Oh,
Finland.
yeah.
Got a
got it.
bias.
Yeah, little.
So the top make-believe musicians on the planet gathered in Finland last week to determine the best of the best. 16 different imaginary instrumentalists came together to strum, flail, and wail on air guitars at the Air Guitar World Championship in Finland. Some of the performers were named Pink Passion, Lady Attila, Medusa, and Six String Sal. Did their best to wow the crowd by playing invisible guitars. You want to see some video of
I'm
this?
Yeah,
saying
was
there's
it-
got to be video.
Was this unisex?
Yeah. They're announcing the winner and finish.
Oh, look at him. Oh, my God, all this time.
Oh, these guys are unhinged.
Look at him. He can't contain himself. Oh, my God. He is the world's most famous, untalented person.
He looks like Beetlejuice.
He does look like Beetlejuice. And look at her. That is the winner of air guitar?
Some of the competitors. Yeah.
They don't even look like they're playing guitar.
They're playing air guitar, Mick.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not even holding it. Look at her. You can't play guitar like that.
That's why she didn't win.
Yeah, that's horrible. Even the champions suck. This sucks. I'm doing my own air guitar contest.
The air guitar contest comes to the 930 Club around where we are in DC.
Does it?
And I was asked to judge it one year.
How was it?
It was actually a blast. It was a lot of fun. And I was up there with two other judges, and they asked me to kind of be the, what's his name? Who's the judge from America's Got Talent?
Simon Cowell.
Yeah, they asked me to.
You're not good at that. You can't be mean to people.
Well, listen to what happened. So they asked me to be the Simon Cowell of this thing. So I just started throwing some goofy comments out to people. And do you know comedian Stefan Subotic?
Mm-hmm.
So he was in the competition. I didn't know him yet, though. We were complete strangers.
Right.
And he was up there. I don't even remember what I said, but I was being silly and trying to act like Simon Cowell.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I think it was one of his relatives came up the steps of the 930 Club where I was judging and threw a beer at my head.
Damn.
Yeah.
Really?
For real.
Well, then I'm not going to give you my opinion on Stefan, and I happen to like him.
Oh, I like him too.
Yeah.
I love the guy. And I was on his podcast. This was years ago. And I learned for the first time that was him. That's how we originally
Pablo's got balls?
met. Yes.
Yeah.
Paco.
Paco's got balls.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah. I love those guys, Eric and Stefan. They're
I do
good
too.
dudes.
I hope he's not holding a grudge
Good
against
dudes.
me.
Nah,
man.
he's good.
Yeah.
You got a problem, you let me know. I'll take care of it. I'll send Bones over there. Talk to him.
So
I'll send Julie.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, Julie went in and straightened
No
him out.
offense. That's why I was calling you, Bones.
I got a Florida woman story for you guys
Of
here.
course you do.
This woman allegedly used crazy glue to attach veneers to
no.
patients' teeth.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, here she is right here. Florida woman named Emily Martinez. She was arrested for performing unlicensed dental work,
What?
including
Apparently
attaching veneers with store-bought super glue.
She apparently used the same technique for them eyebrows. What the hell is going on with them caterpillars? My God, look at that.
Yeah, she's 35. She posed as a smile makeover expert on social media and attracted customers with extremely cheap prices for full mouth veneer treatments.
Crazy cool.
Yeah. She licensed clinics charge $900 to $1,500 per tooth. Martinez reportedly charged $2,500 for a full mouth of veneers. And then people started to complain after suffering serious tooth damage, infections, and pain.
Yeah.
And when they visited a real dentist, they learned that she'd been using crazy glue, a household super glue that's not safe for medical use.
Jesus.
One victim needed emergency surgery to fix the damage, they say.
Bye, lady. Nice knowing you.
Yeah.
Is there any video of the people complaining?
No, I'd love to see them.
I would love to see the teeth
Oh,
of you.
Jesus. It would look like the hiring. It would look like hire day at the state fair.
Damn.
What was it something about Mary where what's his face?
Yeah, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon got the veneers.
And they were like, they look like John Elway. Yeah. That was hilarious.
I'm sure that's what it was.
Good job, Matt.
Yeah.
So, Bones, I know we can't talk a lot about it, buddy, but a lot of people after you were on last time started coming up to me and telling me how great that show really is because I had never seen it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to once you can talk about more of it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I can't confirm nor deny anything about season 3. I mean, it's, you know how Hollywood works.
Of course.
Okay, I mean, they
I
put
get
a
it.
lid on everything.
I get it, dude.
But, like I said, I got a good team out there. I got a good manager. I got a good agent and in Hollywood that, I was contacted just recently, by them to actually start doing reels in other directions. Like they wanted to see a softer side of me.
Yeah.
That's where Julie came in.
Right. So let me guess. You shot a scene where you beat 5 guys up and then you dressed them up nice and held them for a while. Is that what it was?
Gave him a Snickers bar. Yeah.
Told them you were sorry.
Yeah. Apologized to the hilt,
Nah, but look, listen, Bones, we're just fans. We wish you well, man. I just want to see good things happen.
I mean,
for
like I got, like I said earlier, I got they're talking with SUV and Law and Order.
Yeah.
And there were some other things going on, but a lot of it's just more disappointments.
Of course,
it's
dude,
the competitiveness of SAG is incredible, man. Like there's more disappointments than there is success.
Of course. For every job you get 30 rejections. Dude.
Exactly. And a lot of people don't understand that, man. Like it takes a lot. You put a lot into it.
Yep.
And you're just competing against high talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially where you are.
It's crazy,
Tell people, for the people that don't know, just tell people about your part with Euphoria that you've had on season 1 and season 2 and a little bit about that.
I was in
and who you're working with out there.
I was in season 2 and I was able to meet Sydney Sweeney. I was able to act with.
By the way, how's her jeans? Are they good? I didn't know if you saw them or not.
Yeah, tight.
That's what I thought.
Tight.
Yeah.
Have
you seen her since that whole weirdness went down with the jeans and all that?
A friend of mine, Dag Ferrick, he's the little boy that played in Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
We stay in touch all the time. He's always calling me and all. And he actually did a modeling gig with her.
No kidding.
I'm not going to go into detail about it, but, he was kind of, not pleased about it.
Yeah, it's got to be
But
brutal.
my interaction with her, she was great, man.
Yeah.
She was beautiful. Very nice.
I feel bad for that girl. I mean, I think what they did
they're putting her through the ringer, man.
I mean, I don't really feel bad for her just because I think she's just out there killing it. She doesn't care. She cares,
I mean,
man.
She is.
They're accusing her of some horrible shit, being anti-Semitic
Well,
and
that's true.
hating blacks and all. It's like,
crazy.
Come on,
Right,
crazy talk.
right.
That's not fair to put on a young person.
And I tell you, when I seen her, when I was filming season 2, Euphoria, she was hanging around everybody.
Yes.
And just loving it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody was having a great time. It didn't matter who it was.
Right. No, I don't know her, so I can't speak for her. But from what I've heard, like anybody that's ever been around her is like she's the exact opposite of that. She's nice to everyone.
She is.
Yeah,
She really is.
so-
I was in my trailer, and this is how I first met her. There was a bunch of commotion going on outside my trailer, and we were in between takes of filming. So I heard this commotion. I thought it was, my personal staff out there, but I go out to investigate, and she's sitting, right next on the steps at her trailer. And she was in a robe, and there was a bunch of people out there just,
shooting
carrying on,
shit
just
and
shooting
having
it.
yeah, that's awesome.
Chopping it up.
And you worked closely with Zendaya out there as well, right?
Yeah.
And did you call her for her birthday yesterday? Just read that. It was her birthday yesterday.
Actually,
that,
from what I heard, she was in. She's filming what is it? The 2 new movies that she's doing. The Odyssey is one.
Okay.
And there was another one that I've heard.
Yeah.
That she was in Hungary.
Okay.
Filming. So
wow.
Maybe
Look how Bones is hanging out.
I know.
Me and Matt are trying to get a 2-piece at the Chick-fil-A.
Wait a minute, hold up. I'm hanging out with 2 legends.
Yeah, right.
And I say this, and I'll say it again, man. Baltimore's best right here.
You're too kind, man.
You got to stop leaving the state so
you
much.
You might be Baltimore's best now, man.
Yeah, you might be up there.
I'm up there with you guys.
All right, let's do it. Let's get to some music, Matt. What do you think?
All right.
You ready, buddy? Let's do it. All right, everybody. That is the big show Matt and I are so pumped up for. Don't forget, we have tickets to give away to the Trifecta Food Truck and Music Festival coming September 20th, the Timonium Fairgrounds. Matt and I, Mickey Talks, are so honored to be a part of this as a sponsor for this, and we just want to thank everybody involved. If you would like tickets, make sure you're listening to the show. Many ways to win them, and right now we're going to get into it with the best in the biz. And that is Matt Davis and Matt's Music Minute. Matt, what's happening?
Yeah, so we got to say happy 30th birthday to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Museum out in Cleveland. It was actually their birthday yesterday. The glass-walled pyramid-shaped shrine to music's groundbreaking artists was dedicated on September 1st, 1995. The ceremony was on a sun-filled late summer day, drew a who's who of legends, including Little Richard, Benny King, Martha Reeves. There were also speeches from Cleveland Mayor Mike White and Ohio Governor George Voinovich. And the opening of the Hard Rock on September 1st, 1995 was followed a day later, today on this anniversary, September 2nd, with the gala concert for the Hall of Fame across the street at Cleveland Stadium. And this was a massive bill. Bruce Springsteen, Bob Dylan, Chuck Berry, Jerry Lee Lewis, Aretha Franklin, John Fogerty, John Mellencamp, the Kinks, the Allman Brothers Band, the Pretenders, Jackson Browne, Robbie Robertson, Johnny Cash, and many others. That is a monster bill.
I'll tell you what. Now, that wasn't the first year they inducted people in, right? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I believe it was. Yeah, right? Let's see what it was.
What? That doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't seem right to me, but it very well could be. I just thought that was the year that the building opened. But I'm not sure. Are you looking it up or you want me to?
Yeah. You're right. It was actually 86. So it was, a little less than 10 years before that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we knew that. We talked about that on the show the other day.
Right. That's why it was in my head. Right. Okay, yeah. Well, good. And I hate the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame now, so. Don't you guys?
I'm bittersweet. You
That's
know
what
I mean?
it is.
It's bittersweet. Yeah. You want to see your favorite artist get recognized, but you realize just all the politics behind it. And
that's where it gets screwed up.
Yeah.
It's not the love of music anymore.
No, it's not.
And, you find out things like the fan vote. I think it's only like 5 or 10% of the actual vote to get the artist in.
Yeah.
Which should be 90%.
Yeah.
Correct.
Or more.
Yes.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No, I agree completely.
So there is a Paul McCartney documentary that's going to premiere on Prime next year. It's
I'm watching.
Documentary centered around Paul McCartney launching a solo career. That'll debut on Prime this February. Man on the Run. It actually premiered over the weekend at a film festival and tells the story of McCartney's post-Beatles career. We're going to be able to see it February 25th. I'm sure you're going to be watching.
But you know, I'm the biggest McCartney fan.
Now,
in the
that was
world.
Paul McCartney at Wings with his wife, right?
That song, Band on the Run.
Well, she was in the band.
yeah,
Was that-
she was in. Yeah,
Linda.
yeah. I mean, and then John.
That's one of my favorite songs, man.
Oh, that
Band on
song's
the Run.
incredible. One of my favorite songs. And listen, I'll say it till the day I die. McCartney to me is the Beatles. I just all the great songs to me are the McCartney songs. I love John Lennon too. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, I got to agree with you. I
we
really
are
do.
so fortunate to still have McCartney around, and I just think that when he goes, man, that's going to be a sad day.
Yeah.
To me, I put it up there with Elvis.
Yeah, true.
I don't know who else you put above him, man.
I hope we get another tour out of him that comes close to us. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I just think he's the Mozart of our generation.
Ringo's still touring. He's, a few years older than Paul.
Come on, it's Ringo. I mean,
No, I'm just saying, he may have a couple more
Okay.
years in him,
all right.
right? Paul, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, I get it. I know. Yeah, I hear you.
I'd like to see him do something together finally.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah.
We can just this is done.
What do you give me a bunch of crap for?
No, I'm not. I'm just basically being like, Ringo. First of all, he was the oldest. He should have been dead first. He's going to outlive all of them, and then we're going to all be stuck with Ringo, and he's going to get all the Beatle love, and it just drives me crazy.
You're making some Beatles fans really angry right now.
No, I'm not, because the true
People
Beatle
love
fan,
Ringo.
I love Ringo.
Hey, Matt, this debate ain't going nowhere. You
Yeah.
know that, right? This is-
Next story. I'm
Yeah.
walking. I'm digging my own
Bones with
grave.
the
Bones.
voice of reason. Thank
Yeah.
you, Bones.
Yeah, when Bones is telling us to move on.
All right. Well, we talked about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Grammy Museum in Mississippi has announced the 80s rock exhibit.
Deep Purple.
No, it's more like the hairband stuff.
Is it?
It's called 80s Rock, the Wildest Decade in Music, and will feature artifacts and memorabilia from bands who were big during that decade, including Motley Crue, Poison, Skid Row, Def Leppard, Cinderella, and more.
The first band that should be inducted into that should be the Boggles.
Oh, I love that.
They were the first band
The Buggles,
to play the
yeah.
Buggles, right?
Buggles, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, what was it the first video on MTV?
Yeah, video
Yeah.
killed the radio star.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Some of the items on display include Ozzy's stage costume, Motley Crue's drum kit, a smashed by Guns N' Roses bass, and a Def Leppard Washburn bass. The exhibit's going to open to the public on September 26th. Would you make the trip for
Yeah, I'd probably
the
go to
Grammy
that.
Museum?
That's like one of my favorite
I would
eras
check it
of
out.
music.
I would check it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my favorite era of music is 80s hard rock, hair metal. I just love
I'd have a hard time picking a decade, man, because there's so many great 60s, 70s,
the
80s,
60s
90s
to me
for
don't
me.
hit as hard.
What doesn't?
The 60s.
The 60s.
I mean, I get it. It's Zeppelin, The Who, The Stones. I get that. But to
And
me,
the Beatles.
and the Beatles. But to me, rock stars really became
Elvis.
rock stars in the 70s. That's when
Well, that's when arena rock was.
that's when it
kicked
right,
into full force.
right.
Right,
And that's
right.
when it really started to take on another level of dominance.
Yeah.
And so I would love to see a 70s. I'd love to see a bunch of Queen stuff, bunch of Stones, The Who.
Yeah.
Boston is a great
Yeah,
band.
man, I mean-
Foreigner, like that stuff would be awesome. Then I'd love to see the hair metal. And then the 90s, they can close it down. And even up till now.
Oh, come on.
Tell me a great
90s?
band since 1990, a legend.
What do you mean a great band?
Other
since
than
1990?
Metallica, tell me a
You
band.
got, Alice in Chains.
Not
you
even
got
gonna be
Nirvana,
remembered.
You got
Not-
Soundgarden, the whole Seattle scene.
Will not be remembered in 50
Oh,
years.
please.
Okay, mark my word.
Crazy.
It's already going away.
Next
man.
story's about the Seattle. Well, you might be right here
Yeah.
because the Seattle Museum has announced the closure
Yeah, nobody gives a
of the
shit.
Nirvana exhibit. That's
Right.
I don't think that's true at all.
Okay.
Because it's coming under heavy criticism.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
But the fact is, the guy that owns it isn't making any money. That's why he's closing it. That's why museums
I don't know
close.
if that's what it is or not. Maybe. Seattle's Museum of Pop Culture says it will close its iconic Nirvana exhibit after 14 years. It's going to close soon, September 7th. And fans and city residents are not happy about the news. They say they will host an all-day farewell celebration on September 6th. And the museum's website notes the exhibit will be closed, quote, to make way for a future exhibition exploring the myriad music scenes and musicians of the Pacific Northwest across decades and genres.
Well, they better have Hart in there.
Yeah, that, without a doubt.
Hart, man.
Hendrix.
Hendrix is another one.
Yep.
I'm just saying, dude, the grunge thing, to me, in 10, 15 years, it will be remembered, in my eyes, the same way the new wave version was.
Yeah, I mean, it had its imprint, and that was it.
It was massive when it was here, and then time just... Certain bands will never go away. Zeppelin, AC/DC,
Right
Queen,
on, yep.
Guns N' Roses, Motley
Come
Crue.
on, you think Pearl Jam's going away?
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah, dude.
Those guys pack stadiums. They don't even have a single on the radio.
You're missing I don't think you're hearing it the way I'm saying it. I'm talking about, is it going to be nostalgic? New Kids on the Block still
You think
sell
hair metal is going to
20,000
outlive
tickets.
grunge?
No, I don't. I think hair metal will go the way of grunge eventually. I do. I think people go, I remember that. But the passion.
Grunge is all the nostalgia right now. You know that, right?
Matt,
I mean, all the 90s stuff is massive right now.
every 20 years, 30 years, it happens.
Sure,
When we were
sure.
kids, remember the 50s came back?
Agreed.
And that's going to happen. But I'm just telling you that the 60s, 70s era of rock is going to be the 20th century's memorabilia.
Well, look, you look at all the oldie stuff. I mean, the really oldie stuff.
Look at Sinatra, dude.
And it goes the way of people. When they pass on,
Yeah.
a lot of the genre dies. But
Agreed.
we remember Frank Sinatra.
We remember him, but we don't have museums built to him.
Do we?
I don't think. I mean, there might be one in Vegas or something. But I'm telling you that music, as much as it meant to a generation,
it's crazy
not-
that right in the middle of the 90s nostalgia that they're getting rid of a Nirvana exhibition.
You're welcome. I knew if I complained long enough, everybody would listen. You know why I hate those bands? They ruined all the bands I loved. Motley Crue, Skid Row,
Poison.
They didn't ruin
Poison.
it. I
Yeah,
mean,
they
people,
did.
fans
What?
did. People
Bullshit.
did.
If Kurt Cobain would have came out in some spandex,
Listen,
the whole world would be better.
there
He
ain't
ruined
no
everything.
more hairband songs to be written.
You speak for yourself.
That was a time and place in the world.
You know, it's kind of funny. I remember when I heard Nirvana's "Smells Like Teen Spirit,"
right.
and it seemed like when that song came out, man, it killed everything. Like there was no more
destroyed the
metal
world.
bands.
Yeah, cleanse
There-
the world
it was
of
like
hair
a
metal and
whole new-
Aquanet.
And the
a
funny
whole
thing
new
is,
movement, right?
to me, that album just sounds like them trying to be a lighter version of like Sabbath or something. They just dark,
Nirvana?
dude. I don't want to talk about this. I'm passionate about it, and people don't understand what I mean a lot of times. I find him to be very disingenuous. I thought everything he said was total horseshit.
See, I think the exact opposite.
I think that he became what he was feared being, and he got exposed. I think once he realized that you can't be poor and be famous, it made him crazy. And I think if he was genuine, he would have survived it. But I think when you take out entire generations of musical choices and making fun of people for what they like he did, and then
wait. What do you
dude,
mean
he
by that?
shit all over those hair bands. He shit all over the music scene. Dude, come on.
Well,
That guy to me
look, there was a lot.
phony.
Listen, I lived the whole 80s hair metal thing and loved a lot of those bands.
Right.
And when you look back, though, there was a lot wrong with what 80s
Yeah, but I'm
rock
not going to
stars
take
were doing
advice
at that
from a
time.
heroin addict married to another piece of shit heroin addict telling
He
me
was
how to
actually
live my
he was
life.
actually a pretty intelligent guy.
What does
with
that
some
have
good
to do with
opinions.
anything?
I'm saying I thought he had some
Ted
good
Bundy
opinions on
was
things.
off the charts in his IQ tests. That doesn't mean anything. To me, I find him to be disingenuous, and I think he was phony. And that's just my stupid opinion. I never bought into it. I thought it was all trite.
What did you think was disingenuous about him?
Everything he said. I think he wanted to be famous so bad that when he would do anything to get there. And he did it in the way, in my eyes, where he just complained that he wasn't. And then an entire younger generation was like, yeah, fuck those
Well,
guys.
look, that was punk rock, man. I mean, you came from punk rock. What are
I
you talking
get it,
about?
I believed Johnny Rotten. I believed Mike Strummer. I believed guys, Joe Strummer. I believe Mick Jones.
Generation X.
Yeah, I love Billy Idol and
Yeah.
Tommy Jones. I don't believe Kurt Cobain. I don't believe Eddie Vedder. I think they were pussies. I think they were just basically responding to bullies. And then when they got what they wanted, same with Eddie Vedder.
You're mixing two different people up right now. We're talking about Kurt Cobain.
But it's the same music style. All that whole thing came. Same with the guy from that bald dork from what's it call it? Who's the spite of my rage?
Smashing
I
Pumpkins?
love that song.
Billy
Everything
Corgan.
else, piece of crap. I thought it was all
Wow.
I never
You're
bought
just
it.
not a fan of 90s music. You checked out after
I
the
love
80s.
a lot of other shit in the 90s. I do. Don't get me
Like
wrong.
what? What do you like from
I'll
the
tell
90s?
you who I like. Well, first of all, would you consider Metallica an 80s or a 90s band?
I consider them probably an 80s band.
Okay, they're borderline for me. I like Metallica.
Yeah.
I like stuff like
They blew up in the 90s.
yeah,
I mean, they went majorly.
I like the Foo
commercial.
Fighters. I like the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
That's my whole point, though, Matt. What's been after that? Then there was a generation that came out around 2010 that I loved. The Strokes, the Verve, not the Verve. Who's the other one? Not the Strokes. Oh God, the dude's like ultra cool dude. Like they were kind of throwback bands to like the 70s rock stuff. I
Yeah.
loved it. And it was totally disingenuous.
Wasn't the Stripes? Was it the White
The
Stripes?
Strokes. The Strokes I liked.
Yeah.
And I love that stuff. I love it. There's bands now that I'm all over that are kids. The band Feel, Ace Monroe. Like I'm not an old guy sitting here complaining. I just thought those grunge bands were full of shit. They just I never
I'm surprised
bought
to
it.
hear you say that.
Nah, I didn't like any
So
of it.
you think grunge was like just a movement, right?
I think grunge was the new punk and they dropped the ball. That's what I feel
Okay.
like. And when they start taking on the earth and shit, the Ticketmaster's charge it. Shut up. You just shut up.
Oh, they're so right though, man.
Yeah,
He's
they're
so
right. But that's my point. You know what else was right? A lot of things that were said in the 80s, but because dudes had hairspray and makeup on, nobody took them serious. And I there's nothing I hate more than when somebody gets what they're after and then they can't control it or handle it. That's disingenuous. And I believe
I don't know. I think the guy was genuinely had issues, mental health
the
issues.
guy was a heroin addict.
Right?
Why do we not act like that's what drove him?
Well, sure.
He was fueled by drugs and depression. Not my hero. Sorry. I got that without the drugs. I don't need to hear more bad shit. Tell me about big tits.
You can't beat
You know what
people
I mean?
up because they were addicted to it. People deal with their mental health issues in different ways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My point is this. There are plenty of guys out there that have suffered with all that stuff, and they don't shit on everyone else. That's all Kurt Cobain did. He shit on the world. The world. There's nothing he taught. Show me a song about him loving something. Show me one song he wrote where he's in love with something and happy
that
about
heart-shaped
it.
box, Mick.
You think that's a happy song?
Yeah.
We're different people. Thank God. I got to get off this, dude. It angers me.
I can see you getting worked up, man.
Well, it's just when it comes to art, and I'll give you an example of someone who I can't stand, but I have nothing but respect for. Bob Dylan. I can't listen to that guy, right? His voice drives me out of my mind. But if I read it or kind of just listen to it without engaging it and try to hear the words, incredible.
Look at all the punk rock bands that were on drugs that you listened to and appreciated.
Again, you keep going back to that argument. And maybe I shouldn't have said that. But what I'm saying is everything I hear from that guy is a guy that's suffering from drug addiction and depression and being antisocial.
It fueled an awful lot of music, unfortunately.
Now, do you
It
think
fueled 3 bands.
Do you think Lane Stanley was on that same level? Like, all his songs were a lot of.
I will say the
pain.
difference to me for
Yeah.
I can tolerate Alice in Chains because to me, Alice in Chains tried to write rock songs, and I think Kurt Cobain tried to write poems.
A lot of that stuff was very dark too, man.
Now, Gary,
A lot
I
of
don't
the
mind
Alice in Chains
dark
stuff.
I mean, look at Black
Yeah.
Sabbath, dude.
Yeah.
It doesn't get much darker.
I'm just talking about the writing. What the writing was. It wasn't happy music.
No, I get it. To me, it's just Kurt Cobain. I found that guy to be just disingenuous. That's all. It's my opinion. It's not facts. You know, I'm sure millions of people, and they do, think I'm insane for saying this. You know, there are people that don't like the Beatles. What do I do? You know what I'm saying? There's like 3 Nirvana songs where I go, yeah, that's a cool song. Everything else, I'm like, no.
I'm surprised with your punk background, you know?
Because I don't think it's genuine. Is there anything Johnny Rotten said that wasn't genuine? He meant every word. I think Cobain had to.
I don't know. Have you listened to a lot of Kurt Cobain interviews?
I've read a lot. Oh, I've seen tons of interviews with him. You know, when he starts saying things like, you know, we don't want to be a band like Motley Crue that, you know, just cares about getting girls and drinking all day. Oh, no, you want to be a band that just does heroin all day and then sits in your trailer in the dark and tells everybody else how bad they are.
I mean, listen, I was the biggest Motley Crue fan.
Yeah.
But you look back at those years and what that band was doing during the peak, and it wasn't.
Hey, listen, I'm not the school teacher. I'm not in charge of people's personal lives. But when somebody preaches to me, I'm going to yell back. And Kurt Cobain was a preacher. He stood on his pupil and he said what he wanted to say, and I'm responding in kind. I don't agree with you, sir. I don't buy anything you're saying. I think you're disingenuous.
All right.
The defense rests.
We'll leave it there. I get it. You're just not a fan.
Never have been, and I've never pretended to be.
Yeah. I still think you should go back and listen to some old Kurt.
I think you
Cobain
should shut your
interviews.
damn mouth and move on. You're just trying to get me fired up. I see what you're doing now.
You wait till like midnight tonight. I'm
I
going to start
didn't call me
flooding
that.
your text messages with Nirvana interviews. So David Byrne is releasing an album and he's getting married. He's releasing a new solo album called "Who Is the Sky."
Hold on. Do we know how old his wife? I just want to take a prediction.
Let's see. Do we know how old she? I don't know if we do. We got a picture of her.
How old is he? How old is he? Barely. He's got to be in his late 60s, right?
I think he's in his 70s.
Yeah, maybe
Easy.
so.
Yeah.
Every bit, right?
Yep.
There's a great band, by the way.
Yeah,
Talking Heads.
Oh, absolutely.
Genius band. I'm going to say his wife's in her 30s. All right, let's
I'm
take a
gonna go
look.
20s.
Nah, she might be 40s.
This is
That doesn't- they
Mala
don't
Gonkar. She is. They just posted this one on his Instagram story. What
That
is
doesn't
she?
look awkward like Belichick and his girlfriend. They don't look awkward together.
She might be late 30s.
She's older than that.
I think he's in his 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that his wife now?
Definitely,
Yeah. That's the woman he's going to marry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out how old
he,
she is
He,
right
he
now.
wrote, "I'm getting married this week and made an almost entirely instrumental playlist while our guests eat an amazing spicy dinner." He shared the link to the 42-song playlist on Apple Music. He says, "My sense is that words and lyrics can be distracting. The ear goes to them, especially if it's a song no one knows. So I opted for buoyant instrumentals that will create a hopeful and joyous atmosphere and that folks can also ignore at the same time." This is Byrne's second marriage. He was married to Del Lutz from 1987 to 2004.
Damn. All right.
She's 55.
55.
Wow,
Wow.
okay.
Yeah, she looks young.
55 years old. 55 years
I got a
old.
kick. I got a scratch. Right?
Yeah.
How old is he? Did you look him up?
No, I didn't.
He's got to be in his 70s.
I think it was 73. I think it actually showed me that.
Did it?
Yeah. 73.
He's 73?
Yeah, 73 and 55. I don't have a problem with
No,
that.
not at all.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Because she's going to want to stop having sex in about 8 years, and he won't be able to. Perfect.
There you go.
Just
Match made
saying.
in heaven.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's me and Julie, by the way.
Hey, Bones, I wouldn't have sex with you either. No.
No. Hey, I'm fun, man.
I bet you are, yeah.
I'm creative.
So MTV apparently is going to be playing music videos again, they say, temporarily.
For what?
They're going to be playing videos 24/7 from now until the VMAs on Sunday night. So we're already in the middle of this week here.
Yeah.
The only catch is it's not on their main channel, but on MTV2, MTV Live,
Of course.
and MTV Classic.
Yeah, MTV is still very busy showing Jersey Shore, the retirement years.
Yeah, they got a bunch of new shows now.
And I'm a 16-year-old parent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. By the way, if MTV could be, in my eyes, the worst example of how to kill a brand. Matt, when we were kids, MTV ran our lives. correct?
No,
Oh, absolutely.
I remember when it first came
Me
out.
too, man.
I was high on acid. It was 12 o'clock. I came in. I was tripping my brains out, man. I go down, you know, like
The old
back
dial
then,
thing, of course.
So I'm like kind of channel surfing, and I'm tripping tracers, all that good stuff. Right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I came across channel 34.
Yeah.
I seen this rocket launching up, and I'm like, this is pretty cool, you know, space type.
Yeah.
Thing. And then it was dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, you know,
Yeah.
and then the boggles, whatever, you know.
Oh, so you saw the debut?
No,
of
I
it.
saw the debut.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never met a
There
dude
was
that was
Devo,
watching it.
Devo came on,
Yeah.
and all the tracers, and I was like, this is awesome, man.
Yeah.
Like, I was hooked.
Yeah. And I
Yeah,
get
before
it.
that,
hooked.
it was Friday Night Videos.
Friday
Remember
Night
that?
Videos. That's the
Right.
first time I saw Kiss without makeup. It was Friday Night Videos debuted Lick It Up.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
It was a Friday night.
We were talking about, I was talking to somebody earlier about just all the old cool videos that were on. So, like, I would watch, you know, a channel of classic videos. Like,
Yeah,
you
the
think back to,
Pretenders.
like,
Oh,
Thriller.
my God.
Yeah.
You think back to, like, the November Rain, all those big
Dude.
production videos
Oh,
that
my
don't happen
God.
anymore.
I don't like, well, the music business killed itself. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Then they ripped all those bands off for all those years. But you can see now on YouTube how easy these bands can do it DIY.
Oh, they're doing their iPhones now.
I can't
you know?
believe someone hasn't truly tried to start a real video music channel again for kids
Yeah.
and introduce a lot of this stuff to kids the way we found out about it.
Well, I mean, where would you put it?
I'd put it right on social media. I'd figure out a way to do it.
Yeah.
I would make deals with ASCAP, BMI. I would make deals with artists and management and regional distribution companies. And I would do it the way they, in fact, maybe I'm already in plans with it, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
you're
start
included.
running videos.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
That's
it.
all you got to do. You know, I mean, listen, if a band makes a video and puts it online, you can replay it.
Yeah, they need it now.
Yeah,
I mean,
ain't no band
because
in
of
the-
social media.
Yeah.
They're still making tons of videos, but I don't know that it's as big a production as it used to be.
I don't know if kids even understand it.
Yeah.
You know, what's a
Well,
13-year-old kid even understand
yeah.
about Hot for Teacher?
You
in
know,
that video?
Right,
I was saying to
right.
somebody, the old videos that were the big production, like the November Rain,
Yeah.
like Thriller, they were cool, but I like just the raw. One of my all-time favorite music videos is AC/DC's "It's a Long Way to the Top."
Oh,
Remember that video?
Right,
Car?
right.
Love it.
Dude.
Loved it.
Oh,
Yep.
just them rocking out on
It's
the bed of a
in-
truck.
It's the best.
For those about the rock was one of my
That's a
favorites.
great
The
one.
video.
Yeah.
But Matt,
Oh, yeah.
getting to your point,
Yeah.
the stripped down and dirty.
Yeah.
God, I don't remember what band it
Have
was.
you ever seen Ram Jam's Black Betty video?
Yeah, you talking about the classic one, right?
Yeah.
No.
They're in like the backyard of the
Right,
band house.
that's what it
with
is.
their cooking
Yeah.
setup.
That's it.
Right,
Then I've
right,
seen
right.
that.
Yeah, but it's
I
the
couldn't
most
think-
amazing video ever. But
I
it's just
could
them
not-
rocking
it was-
out in a backyard.
It was almost cheesy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it was amazing, man.
Yeah.
He did it, you know.
Like, search that on YouTube right now if you've never seen it. It's incredible.
My buddy Darius, his name is his real name, it's a Greek name, but everybody calls him Darius, and he lives in LA, and he's
Yeah.
lived there his whole life. And he told me when he was a kid, he would go to those cookouts when Van Halen played those backyard parties.
Yeah.
He was at one time. He said there had to be over 10,000 people
Wow.
showed up for a house party.
That's crazy.
The police,
Yeah.
the state police came, helicopters, and he said, he goes, I was in the yard, dude.
Back when they were doing covers,
Back
probably,
all
right?
covers.
Yeah.
But they were doing things from Motown
Yeah.
to freaking Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, they had a wide spectrum of just
that
talent.
band was
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah. Hot for Teacher, that video was
Dude.
amazing back in the
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Sit
Good.
down, Waldo.
Yeah.
I love David Lee Roth's video stuff.
Yeah,
You
me
know,
too.
I love the Yankee Rose one.
That
where
was
he's-
good.
Where
Yeah,
he's dressed up and give me a bottle of anything and a glazed donut.
to go.
Go. All right, great show, guys. Bones, you got
Thank you.
anything else you need to hit, brother?
Nah, I just want to, thank everybody out there that were, have supported me,
Yeah.
fans, all that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's an amazing ride. The ride's still going on. So hopefully, which will probably be soon, I'll be able to talk more.
Can't wait to have you back and tell
And,
us all
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
And it's always
You're going to be at our event coming up here on the 11th, right?
Yes, I'll be
Yeah.
here at the 11th. Can't wait to see Never Never.
Yeah,
you know.
it's going to be awesome. Once again, send an email to mickeytalkspod@gmail.com. Put Spinal Tap in the subject line and your name in the body, and you will receive 2 tickets right here in Dundalk to see Never Never live at FPX Theater, followed by the world premiere of Spinal Tap 2. Going to be a blast. see
Can't wait.
everybody soon.
We
And
watched one the other night, man. I don't know if I told you.
I promised my son,
Yeah.
Mikey, we're gonna watch it before.
Yeah. I watched it with my daughter and my wife.
Yeah.
And I think they both saw it for the first time.
Did they like it?
They did. They sat there and laughed and watched the whole thing.
Now, were there points you had to like point out for them, like little things?
Not
Like-
really, man. They were laughing in all the right spots.
Did they laugh at the cold sores? Did they get that joke?
I can't remember. I think so.
That's
Yeah.
one of the funniest
Yeah.
things in that movie that
Yeah.
goes unnoticed.
It's a good parody of a band that's
oh,
on
it's
tour.
the best
you know?
made ever.
Yeah.
It really is.
All right, guys. Matt, anything else we need, buddy?
MickeyTalks.com to get your Mickey Talks merch right now. That's hats, t-shirts, hoodies, because it's fall coming up.
Whatever you need,
Yeah.
we got you covered. Everybody, thanks. Tomorrow, we got a guest tomorrow. No, we do not.
No, we do. We
Who's
do have a guest tomorrow. We have Diablo Donuts.
I'm
coming our
sorry.
way. Yeah.
Not in the book. That's my
Yeah,
fault. I went
yeah.
by the book, not the calendar.
Yep.
Yes, I'm interested in talking to that guy.
Me too.
He was real nice. We met him at Natalie's, him and his wife.
Yeah.
And yeah, good people doing good things. So we're back tomorrow at 5, everybody. Until then, remember, this is the only show that's live every day from 5 to 7 right here in Baltimore that I know of. See you guys soon. Hey, Baltimore, are you ready to laugh? Well, come see me at the brand new Hammer Jokes Comedy Club, located in the Bowman Restaurant on Harford Road in Kearney, Maryland. I'm going to be there for the grand opening weekend, October 3rd and 4th. Hammer Jokes is a brand new comedy club committed to uncensored live comedy. It's what comedy was always supposed to be. Join us October 3rd and 4th at the brand new Hammer Jokes Comedy Club, featuring me opening weekend. I hope to see you there. Tickets on sale soon. Look out for details.